This will be for the con assignment, slope from equation. So for all of these problems, you want to get this equation into the form of y equals mx plus b. Okay, and once you do that, the slope will be the term that's multiplied by x. Alright, so we want to collect all of the y's on one side of the equation. Since I have a minus y here, I'm going to add y on both sides, and negative y, positive y cancels. Okay, and I want the y's on one side and I want everything else on the other side, so I'm going to do a minus 2x right here. Okay, positive 2x and negative 2x cancels. So rewriting, 4y plus y is 5y, and that's going to equal 6x minus 2x, which is just 4x. Okay, solving for y, we divide both sides by 5, and the 5's cancel. Alright, and we have y equals 4x over 5, and that's the same as y equals 4/5 x. Okay, if the x is in the numerator or it's out front, that's the same thing. So the slope is the letter that's multiplied by x, and in this case it's 4/5. Answer A. Okay, so for this problem here, we can still do it the same way we did the last one, but there's a shortcut because this equation is almost in point slope form. Okay, if you remember the equation for point slope form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, so if we can get it in this form, the m, or slope, will be the number that's multiplied by x minus x1. So here, in order to match this, all we have to do is get rid of the 5. So I'm going to divide both sides by 5. Okay, because this is 5 times this whole thing. So if you divide both sides by 5, the 5's cancel. Okay, and we have y plus 2. And this whole thing over 5, that's the same as 4/5 times x minus 3. Okay, so if the whole thing is divided by 5, it's the same thing as 4/5, because if you have a times b over c, that's the same as a over c times b. That's the same thing. Okay, so as you can see, the slope m is just 4/5. So that's answer B. Alright, so in this case we're solving for y again. So I have a 3y here. I want to get rid of the x. I'll do a minus x on both sides. X minus x cancels. Okay, at 3y equals 10 minus x, I'm just going to divide both sides by 3. The 3's cancel. And y equals 10 minus x over 3. Now, when you have multiple numbers added or subtracted in the numerator, that means each one of those are over the common denominator. So this right here, it's the same as 10 over 3 minus x over 3. Okay? And we can reverse this if you want. Alright, if you want to put the x term first, that's fine. Y equals negative x over 3 plus 10 over 3. Okay. Now, negative x over 3. Remember, if there's no coefficient in front of x, it's the same as a 1, right? So negative 1x over 3, that's the same as negative 1/3 times x, right? Remember we said if it's in the numerator or if it's out front, that's the same thing. So the slope is just negative 1/3, the term that's multiplied by x. Alright, one more. This one's easy. Okay, remember, point slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, we already have it in that form. So m is just a number that's multiplied by x minus x1. So the slope m is right there.